Hi everyone, Denise here from Strategro. How's everyone doing today? Alright, so we're back and it's sunny and hopefully there will be no interruptions today. So looking forward to doing this video without any interruptions. Alright, so the topic today is what the heck is an algorithm and why aren't my fans seeing my posts? So one of the things you might notice with your social media, with Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and anything else, but especially on Facebook, is you get this little notification at the bottom of your post, and it tells you the reach of the post. So it says something like 38 people reached, but you probably have hundreds of people who like your page. So what's up with that? And so I mean, on average, about 2% of your fans will see your post. 2%. So that means if you have 1,000 likes, about 20 people are gonna see an average post that you put out there. Which is really shitty, right? Like, that's really low, 2%. So all these social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything, they all have this algorithm that determines who sees what. So the algorithm is a secret formula that decides who will see your post and how many people will see that post. So these social media platforms, they're businesses, right? So their ultimate goal is to make money. And the way they make money, or the short version anyway, is people wanting to spend time on their platforms and spending lots of time on their platforms. So they want as many people as possible on their platform, spending the most time possible on the platform, right? So the algorithm is there to control the user experience. So Facebook wants its users to have the best possible experience, so that they stay on their site and that they continue to return. And people don't want to always be sold to. That creates a negative user experience. If there's always promotional posts popping up and people trying to sell to them. So the algorithm limits the posts like that pop up in their newsfeed. So this means that not everyone is going to see your post, even if they've already liked your page. So who does see your posts? The first people to see your posts are those who have interacted and engaged with your page or shown some interest towards your page in the past. So Facebook or Instagram or, again, Twitter, they all have their own algorithm and they all work similarly. They roll out your posts to the people who have already liked your posts and commented on your posts and shown some interest in your page in the past. And depending on their actions or their lack of actions, the algorithm decides who they're going to show your post to next. So if somebody likes your post and comments on it, then it's going to show more people your post. It's kind of like a snowball effect. So the more people liking, commenting, and engaging with your post, the more people are going to end up seeing it in the long run. Right, so the four types of engagement are this. So like/react. So we have all those haha and love reactions now. So reactions, shares, comments, or clicking on the post. So the more engagement you have, the better. So it's like validation for Facebook. So if people are clicking on it and liking it, it's telling Facebook that it's something that they want to see, and they end up showing more people. So the more engagement you have, the more people end up seeing your post, right? So if someone is scrolling by and they see your post and they're like, oh, that's nice, but they don't take any action, it doesn't count as engagement. So Facebook will never know. So that doesn't count towards engagement. Even if they think that they like it, if they don't take that action, it doesn't count as actual engagement, right? So it doesn't contribute towards this snowball effect of showing more people. And so then another thing that counts to mind is reach. So like I said in the beginning, Facebook will say below your post on your page that your post, 38 people were reached. And so reach as a number doesn't mean a heck of a lot. It's not really telling you too much except for how many people have seen your post. So that means they're scrolling, or they see your post, they keep scrolling. So it doesn't mean they took action, which is what you want them to do. It just means that their eyeballs landed on your post at some point in time. So it doesn't tell you a whole lot. But what it is good for is telling you how you're doing with this algorithm. So if you've reached 38 people, that's not great. Or if you've reached 2,000 people, well, that means you're doing good with the algorithm and that you are putting posts out there that people want to see and that Facebook wants to show to people. So that's what you should do with that reach number. That's really all it tells you, and it's handy for that, and it is really useful to know how many people are seeing your posts so that you can continue to create posts that are similar down the line so that they will reach people, because people will not know what you're putting out there or what you're doing if they don't see your posts to begin with, right? So this is the first challenge you have, is getting people to actually see your posts. So like I said, the algorithm is secret and it's always changing. They're always updating it to make it more in line with what's happening, what's trending, and people are obviously always trying to get around the algorithm. So it's always being updated, but we don't know 100% what is in there, but there are things that are released. So we do know a little bit. So engagement is one, and that one's fairly obvious. So more people liking and clicking and sharing and commenting, that's great, and it'll always get you more engagement. So anything that you say, like and share this post, that's going to get a lower rank on Facebook. So even if it's one of those stories and you say, share this if you care, well, Facebook and Instagram as well, but you can't really share on Instagram, but on Facebook, they have little creepy crawlers that can tell what words you're putting in your post. So if you say, like and share this post, it's going to automatically be shown to less people. And while I'm on this topic, this isn't necessarily on the topic of the algorithm, but when you put out a contest that you need to like and share the post, or like the page and share the post to be able to win a certain prize, that goes against Facebook's guidelines. So Facebook can take down your account if you share contests like that. So just don't do it. I've talked about that before, and I'm not going to go into too much detail. If you want more information on that, let me know, and I can either fill you in or do another video about that. So anything that says like and share this post will automatically get a lower rank in the algorithm and hence will be shown to less people. Anything that's kind of clickbaity and says you'll never guess what happens next, that also gets a lower rank in the algorithm because it's really annoying, and Facebook doesn't want to annoy you with showing you all those posts. So that's why it gets a lower rank. Another thing that's important with this algorithm is they know how often you are posting. So if you're posting consistently, you're going to rank higher in the algorithm. If you're popping in once a week or once a month and sharing something, you're going to rank lower in the algorithm. So consistency is an important measure anyway, because, well, I've talked about this many other times in many videos, but it helps you build your relationship with your audience. But it's also important for the algorithm because they can tell when you're posting and what you're posting. So last week we talked about content dumping and why it's bad from a marketing standpoint, but it's also bad from this algorithm standpoint because Facebook knows when you're just popping in, leaving a bunch of information and leaving and not engaging with anything else. Okay, so I have a question here. Asking for likes, does that diminish your rank? Thank you. I always enjoy helping pages get likes when asked. So if you share something from your personal page and say like so-and-so's page, it doesn't really work the same way as when you post from your business page. So if you share my page and say go like this page, your personal your personal page shows up more in real time than your business page, so that shouldn't negatively affect you. But I'm not 100% sure, so I can look into that. All right, so content dumping, don't do that either. Okay, so the goal of the algorithm is to get you to be social, because again, the goal of these social media platforms is to make money. So the more time you spend on their platform, and the more time your friends spend on their platform, the more businesses buy ads so that they can advertise to you. And they also want people like yours to buy ads. So the algorithm doesn't like salesy posts. So if you say something like, come by my store today, we have potatoes on sale, their little creepy crawlers know that you're saying that and that you're putting out a promotional post. So it's going to get a lower rank. So they want you to be social, and you should try to blend in with the conversations that are already happening on there if you want more people to see what you're doing. So if you want to put out a promotion of your business, your best bet is to buy an ad. Which we won't go into detail about today, but we can again in another video. So your goal is to be social, fit into the conversation, and build relationships. And most importantly, you want to create posts that encourage engagement. Okay, Shauna said, you may have already answered my question. Okay, good, I'm glad. Okay, so how do you create posts that will encourage engagement and increase engagement? Because that's your first goal to get over this algorithm. So I'm not going to talk about that today, but you can tune in next week to find out more about encouraging engagement and getting those comments and likes and shares on your posts. And in the meantime, go grab my download. It's called 11 Mistakes Preventing You from Turning Your Followers into Loyal Customers. And that has a ton of information of how to build relationships with your audience. And there's lots of great tips in there. And it also applies to using the algorithm in your favor to increase engagement and to increase your reach. So go grab that. I will put the link up here in the video once I'm done the live video, and you can go straight there, download that, and there's 11 great ways to increase engagement, build relationships, and all that great stuff that is why your business is on social media. And so thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a lot of detail, but I'm hoping that it'll be useful to you in getting more people to get their eyeballs on your page so that you can build those relationships and grow your business. So that's it for me today. Again, like I said, I'll put the link to that download in this video, and you can also find it elsewhere on my Facebook page, and I will send you that download. And everyone have a great day, and I'll see you again next week, and we will talk more about engagement and relationship building. Okay, bye.